welcome back to another episode of the Curious Cube. So how has everyone been in the last 2 weeks? What have people been up to?
I returning to school, which is an experience.
Well, I'm currently on spring break because MIT has their spring break. Well, at this time of recording, yes.
Yeah, and then also in the past 2 weeks was the USAMO and USAJMO, which was last week, which was pretty neat. And
we hope you enjoyed the problems.
Especially Holden probably hopes you enjoyed the problems he wrote.
Yes.
Wait, which ones did you write? What?
Wait, you didn't know this? Wait, no,
I heard something about it, but I didn't know which ones.
I wrote JMO 1, which was on arithmetic and geometric progressions, and then also JMO 5, which was the same as USAMO 4, which was on prime numbers forming square numbers.
I see. That's awesome.
So all the number theory on the contest, apparently, as someone pointed out.
Yeah. So and then another. That was I thought the USMO 4 was pretty cute. I didn't find it all that easy. I thought it was a bit hard for a P4, but other people maybe found it a bit easier than I did. But it was we appreciate your problem writing efforts.
I hope people enjoyed them as well. Yeah.
Also, at the end of March, we're celebrating the end of Women's History Month, and kind of in that vein, next month will be is the MAA Girls in Math Award ceremony. That'll be April 22nd. Yeah, April that's 22nd. Super exciting! Woo!
Yeah, and Isabella, you were you got a certificate last year, right?
Yeah, I believe so. It was within my region. That was really cool. Also another upcoming competition and actually another Olympiad is the European Girls Math Olympiad.
And today we'll actually be interviewing the European Girls Math Olympiad team in this episode of the Curious Cube. So
the USA participates in this Olympiad even though we're not actually a European country. We're sort of a guest country.
Yes. Yeah, so EGMO, as it's called, is basically, it's like the IMO, the International Math Olympiad, similar in style, in that there are 6 problems, and then you have 3 problems on the first day, 3 problems on the second day, and then 4.5 hours for each day. And it started in 2012, I believe, but the last 2 years of EGMO were held virtually for obvious reasons. But this year, the EGMO team, which we will interview, is actually going to travel to Hungary in person.
That's so exciting!
In the second week of April.
So they'll
compete
be going
for the United States.
They'll be going to the city of Eger in Hungary to, see to meet other girls from other countries and do some math and
we'll be back here cheering them on.
Yeah.
Agreed.
So
the EGMO is a pretty special contest in that it's an exclusively it's exclusive to girls in math, which is really cool.
So now that we know more about the EGMO, let's meet this year's team.
Woo! Thank you guys so much for being here. How are you guys doing?
Not very good.
Sorry to hear that.
That's concerning.
I'm just kidding. I'm okay.
Okay, that's good. How about everyone else?
Tired but pretty good.
Yeah. Anyway, so we're really excited to have you guys here, and congratulations on being on the EGMO team. That's so awesome. Would you like to introduce yourself to the audience? We'll start with Isabella because alphabetical.
Yeah.
And because Isabella is the best name.
I agree. Hi everyone, I'm Isabella. I'm in 11th grade and I'm from McLean, Virginia.
If I know the alphabet, I think I'm next. Hi, I'm Jessica. I'm in 10th grade and I'm from Parkland, Florida.
Hi, I'm Kaylee. I'm in 11th grade. I'm from Lexington, Massachusetts.
I don't even need to know the alphabet to know that I'm last, but I'm Vivian in 10th grade, and I'm from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Yay! Okay, so now that we've all been acquainted with each other, we're gonna get started with the interview. So we'll just be asking you guys a few questions, and just to get to know you, and you know, talk
To
about
hear your thoughts on various questions.
Yeah, various
Because,
things
you
about
know,
math, or the EGMO, or anything like that. So we'll get right into that. Okay, so here's my first question. What are you most looking forward to at an international competition? Anyone?
I'm really looking forward to meeting other talented girls on like a global level. And I'm also really looking forward to traveling to Hungary and having a lot of fun and touring Eager, hopefully.
And doing geometry.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm excited to, first of all, see the other members of the EGMO team in real life, because I like never, well, actually I have seen you guys, but like not all of you. So yeah, I'm excited for that. And also I'm excited to like see other girls from different countries. That would be very interesting. And I'm also excited to do math, especially geometry.
You can do math anywhere, so not just at an international competition.
Okay, yeah, but I'm excited for the problems. But yeah, you're right.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
I just had to point out the fact that like I like geometry.
I'm sure we won't have heard the end of it.
I'm most excited for competitions in person, especially now, like before with the pandemic. I haven't really had any in-person competition experience, so now like it feels really official that we're like actually all getting up on the plane and traveling over, and we can like hang out and have some team bonding before and after the competition and explore something.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to traveling with the team, and especially doing all the wonderful non-geometry problems.
I sense tension.
Well, it's nice that you are all eager to visit Eager.
Well,
Yeah. Wait. So yeah. So is it gonna be in Hungary? Anything specific about Hungary? I know. Okay. I just came to the realization I know like basically nothing about Hungary.
wait,
Like,
same.
what's the capital?
Budapest.
Budapest. Oh, okay. Okay. That I should have known. I'm trying to think of like anything else
All
about
I
it. Like,
know is that like it's
I
shaped like a
know-
sausage.
I know
which makes
stuff-
me hungry.
like I've heard. What was it? It's the bronze piece. The
Hungarian
Hungarian
Rhapsody.
Rhapsody. Yeah. I was just thinking like that's like kind of the only time I've ever heard Hungary outside like the country outside of like horrible puns about the word hungry.
In other important facts about Hungary, IMO 2020 Problem 3 was proposed by Hungary.
Wow.
Oh, cool.
I have this information. I have no idea what to do with it.
Hungary, I think, is Hungary's traditions in math contests go back a very long time, I think. So
Yeah.
I'm sure.
I think they might have even had some stuff as far back as like the late 1800s. So it's been a really, really long time.
All I know is that Erdos and Turan, I don't think that's how you pronounce it, but they are from Hungary, and like I don't know much about them because they're not like geometry mathematicians. But yeah, that's like all I know.
If I had a nickel every time you say geometry.
Wait, I'm sure they drew a lot of like points and lines and connected them on their paper. So that's like pretty much geometry, right?
Yeah, that's some pretty mind-blowing math.
I mean, yeah, probably my favorite part of the combinatorics for that reason, but like.
Well, we'll get. Don't answer my questions before I ask them. But yeah.
Would you like to ask your next
I guess
question,
that
Booth?
segues into the next question. Yeah. What's your favorite part of math or your favorite thing about math?
Okay.
Here we go again.
At least
okay.
3 out of
Let's
4,
let's
that's a good.
guess Vivian's response. I think she's gonna say. I think she's gonna say number theory.
No, she's gonna say algebra.
Now she's gonna say combinatorics.
Okay. I mean, 3 out of 4 of us are going to agree on the same thing. And yeah, they are all wrong, so like there's only one thing I can do. Like,
Oh, graph
yeah.
theory.
Actually,
No.
wait. Okay, kind of on that. Okay, so, sorry to break the banter. Why do you like geometry so much?
Oh, it's because of this amazing book called EGMO. Wait, I don't know.
The
No,
full name of the book is Euclidean Geometry in
Yeah,
Mathematical
right.
Olympiads. I want to say it's
Yeah,
published
right.
by the MAA or something.
It's
So
probably-
Yeah,
okay,
which
yeah,
is nice.
something like
By
that.
Evan Chen.
But anyway, that is basically like well, it's not the only, but that's what made me like geometry. I like it because I don't know, I'm better at it than anything else. So like I can actually do it. And oh yeah, there's a funny story about how I figured out about EGMO. So I was in 8th grade on this website called Art of Problem Solving, and I was playing For the Win. And this one person comes up to me and says, "Why are you wasting time on For the Win? You should be doing Olympia problems." And they said, "Maybe you should try to do EGMO." And I had no idea what EGMO was. But I did know it was a contest. So I searched up EGMO and I got the contest and tried to do some of the contest problems and couldn't do any. So only after a long time I realized it was a book. But I eventually ended up really liking the book. But
The
yeah.
contest and the book are both very good.
Mhm.
Yeah, the contest is harder than the book though. But yeah.
Okay, so
What about everyone else?
What about everyone else?
Well, I think EGMO is a great book. The only downside is it's actually about geometry. So
I relate, Jessica.
But my favorite part of math is probably number theory. I guess by process of elimination, by eliminating geometry. So
Wait, wait. What do you mean by process of elimination? Do you just hate everything else?
Well, hate is probably too strong a word, but
Okay, fair.
But like
Dislike.
I mean, eliminate geometry, eliminate combo, and then just like NT and algebra. I don't know. NT is just
Which one's the lesser of two evils?
Yeah.
Are they that bad?
I mean, like apart from geo, no.
Vivian, how do you feel about the slander?
I mean, I don't know. I'm
But,
not
like-
gonna complain because like diversity is good, but I disagree.
but what about like the
I
people
respect
who
your
have not-
opinion, but your opinion is
Yeah.
wrong.
Yeah, but let's be sure to give enough time to everyone. Like Kaylee, Isabella, thoughts?
I will join Vivian in supporting geometry as the best subject.
I third that.
Okay, let's go. Poor Jessica. Kind of feel bad, but not really.
I personally like geometry because it's like really satisfying to draw nice diagrams and just stare at them.
Yeah.
Are you like an artsy person?
Yeah,
Oh,
kind of.
Yeah, I like geometry for the same reason. And like I like using like colored pens and like marking equal angles and like it's just so satisfying. But like apart from just like favorite subject, I like math in general because it's like other subjects are kind of like they give you a formula and then you use it. And then but like math is like, yeah, there are formulas, but like you have to use them in like smart ways. And like you can use like really simple formulas to like solve really hard problems. And I think that's really cool.
yeah. It's more about the problem-solving process than just formula. What was it? Theorem Jeopardy.
Yeah, and like I guess maybe in other sciences it's more like you have to do experiments to know things. Where in math you can do more from first principles, or something like this maybe, as opposed to like physics or chemistry or something.
I mean,
Yes.
I don't have experience. in either.
I'm not much of an expert on physics or chemistry myself.
Yeah.
Math is like you can like derive everything, you know, like other sciences is like you have to like do stuff based on like observation, which is yeah, it's just like
Which
Oh
is
yes,
kind of-
observing things in geometry diagrams.
Going to the colored pen thing, though, I have like a bunch of colored pens. I would love to use them for that purpose, but I suck at geometry.
Okay, I don't even use colored pens, and I have like really bad handwriting. So the reason why I like geometry is because like you don't have to write anything down; you just stare at the diagram. And yeah, I don't know, but like for other subjects, I write stuff down, and like writing takes a long time. And in geometry, you don't have to waste time writing stuff. So I kind of like it.
But like,
Oh,
doesn't
writing's-
drawing
I
a
mean, that-
diagram take like more
Geometry's
time?
really
I mean, it does if you like want to draw a correct diagram, I guess.
And sometimes
yeah.
you should write some things down if you're angle chasing or complex bashing.
Yeah,
or
that's
whatever.
true. Well, complex bashing is like not very good, but angle chasing is good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it because complex bashing isn't geometry?
Oh no. Okay,
no.
wait.
Oh no.
I've only complex bashed once in a contest, and that was very recently. But like, yeah, complex bashing is not real geometry. It's like not as fun as real geometry.
Wait, clearly
see.
bashing is the best way to solve a geometry problem, just simply by making algebra, which is
I mean, if you don't know
The
how to
best
solve
parts of geometry are not geometry.
Should we move on to the next question now?
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
All right. So the third question we have is, what was a big challenge or setback you faced, and how did you get past it?
Well,
so like
in
maybe something
math
that like
contests.
discouraged you from doing math, but then somehow you found a way to get past it.
Preferably do with math contests, not I suffer from horrible I have to run into traffic every morning.
Okay.
I guess
Anyone
when you're
can-
doing math competitions, it's kind of inevitable that you do bad sometimes and don't always perform your best. And for me, like the first time I performed really bad at competitions was in seventh grade. It started out with math counts chapter where I like did really bad and I remember how bad. And then like a few weeks later I got a 1 on Amy. And since it was like my first time not doing as well as I intended, like it kind of really demotivated me. Because I was just like, what happened? But then I realized everyone has like their bad moments, and then like the next competition, I was able to do well. And from that point, I kind of realized it doesn't really matter how well I do. More just like I just do the problems, have fun with the problems, and play around.
Yeah,
That's good.
I agree.
Do you have an experience of your own that you want to share?
Wait, me?
Yeah.
I mean, mine are like not that different from Kaylee's. Like, of course, I haven't done very well on contests, like several contests. Like, I don't know if there's anything in particular I need to mention because like there are just so many examples of it. So like, yeah, someone else can go, I guess.
yeah. I have like similar.
You go first.
I have like a similar story to Kaylee, but more like after doing bad on competition, like comparing myself to like other people too much is like very discouraging. But then just to realize like, okay, I'm going to this competition not to like try to do better than someone else, but just to like try these cool problems, except for the geometry ones.
Wait, oh my gosh, wait, Jessica, I still remember at MPFG 2019, you were talking about a really cool solution to the geometry problem. Like, wasn't it like number 17 or something? And like you had solved it or something, and you had a very smart solution, and I was like, wow, how is Jessica so good at geometry?
Wait, do not worry. I have grown as a person since then and figured out this.
For those who don't know, MPFG stands for Math Prize for Girls. It's a contest that gets held.
It's a contest for girls only held at MIT.
That may or have been canceled a few times recently.
It was literally gonna happen on my birthday last year. I was
so
crushed.
sad.
I was so excited because I was gonna see I was gonna see everyone again. I was gonna see you guys.
Right? Yeah.
It's okay. You still saw like some of us, like the
yeah,
students
yeah.
at MIT.
Oh yeah, but I mean I dropped by anyway. But like, it was still sad not having the actual contest.
Sad.
Isabella, did you answer the question?
Yeah. So this is kind of a sad story, but when I was in 8th grade, at Math Count States, I was 5th.
Oh
by
no,
1
no
point.
way.
And it was because of a geometry problem.
Wait, hold
I
on.
forgot what power of point was.
No.
It was actually
Wait,
really
okay,
sad.
no.
that's sad.
I felt really bad about myself after that because like I really did work hard and I still didn't like make it, right? But then like, you know, I realized that like Kaylee said earlier, not everything will like always run smoothly, and that like, you know, whenever we go take a math competition, we can't, you know, be afraid of failing. Like we have to have like courage and have faith in ourselves. And even if we do badly, it doesn't mean that we're like bad at math. It's just like a bad day.
Yeah. For those of you who don't know, to advance to the national contest, you have to place in the top 4 in the state. So,
Yeah.
ouch.
Yeah, imagine living in a difficult state. That must suck a lot.
Wait, is Pennsylvania competitive?
No, it's not competitive at all. Like people think it's competitive for some reason, but it's literally not.
Well,
It's really not. Anyway.
Every state has its different aspects.
Wait, Luke, remind me, did Texas win like from 2016 to 2018, or am I misremembering?
That is true.
Yeah, I was my years of math counts are literally in the years that Texas like swept.
Oh my gosh, you are so unlucky.
I was just getting beaten up at every state contest.
That sucks. Okay. Anyway. But yeah, I can kind of relate to Isabella because I mean Isabella like the younger Isabella, because like I was also really bad at geometry in like 7th and 8th grade. It was actually my least favorite subject, mainly because my brother was better than me at it. But like it was my least favorite subject, and then so like the only way, so like I was kind of sad about this for a while, and then I eventually like kind of overcame it by reading the book EGMO that I probably haven't mentioned before, but yeah, EGMO is an awesome book, and without it, I would not be where I am now.
When people say this thing, like this song, this book literally changed my life.
Wait, yeah,
except it's Vivian with EGMO.
Why do all our conversations devolve into geometry talk?
Geometry or geometry bashing? Wait, so who is anti-geometry here? I mean, I don't like it, but I don't hate it. But I don't like dislike it.
Okay, that's not too many people.
I think it would be nice if I was good at it.
Can we also ask who's pro geometry here?
Yeah. Yay. Okay, it's a good mix, I guess. Geometry is a bit in the majority. Yeah. It's good.
Not a strong one.
Well,
okay. Hold it, Jessica. Okay, I will DM you guys afterwards for the details on the anti-geometry revolution.
Okay, got it.
Anyway, should we move on to the next question or something?
Okay. So I remember when I was younger, I would always, when I first heard of the EGMO contest, I would really look up to the girls who competed, and I would like follow along with their performances, and I would be super impressed by, oh my gosh, she got gold, silver, oh, they're so amazing. I want to be like them someday. So, and I'm sure a lot of younger girls who are getting into math are looking at you for it that way.
Probably quite a few of them are watching this episode.
Yeah, they're probably watching this episode. I know I'm older than all 4 of you guys, and I really admiring how far you've come and how you've come to represent women in mathematics. So, is there anything you'd like to tell younger girls in math, and or like advice you would give to those who are starting in math contests?
Yeah, who are just starting out, maybe,
Yeah.
or at any stage.
At any stage, yeah.
okay. Well, so first of all, you should have like a good role model. Wait, sorry, I'm like starting like too many questions. But anyway, you should
No, go for it.
Yeah, you should have like a good role model. So when I was in like middle school, I looked up to this certain girl named Ali Tsai or Ali Phoenix. You may know her, and she actually started a program called Athimath or Athimath, which is a very good program. You guys should also do Athimath. A lot of us are like teachers there, I think. So yeah. Anyway, this one girl was like literally my supreme role model, and like I read her blog like very often, and yeah, anyway. So you should have like someone to look up to, or like you don't necessarily need to have like someone to compare yourself against, but just someone to like look up to and inspire you.
And of course, you don't want to take that too far, but yeah, it's
Yeah.
like a good, it's maybe someone to emulate in some ways, but not that you want to worship someone because of how good their scores are, as we've discussed in
Okay.
See
previous
episode 5.
episodes.
I mean, I think you four are great role models for those who are starting off.
I would just like to say that girls are just as smart as boys, and I think everyone should keep that in mind. And especially in like math, which is like mostly male dominated, a lot of times girls can encounter like sexism. And I think I would tell younger girls that they shouldn't listen to anyone who tells them or like subtly looks down on them that like and like says that like they're not as good because they're a girl, and that they should always have faith in themselves, and that like they should know that if they work hard enough, then they can achieve just as much as like any guy can.
That's a great message.
Yeah.
I agree with Isabella, and I want to add that, like you alone should set what you just think is like good enough, what your goals are, whether you like math or not, and like don't let someone else decide what your interests are. Because like there's a lot of these messages towards girls that, oh, you're already good enough, you should stop. Like this is not what you should be interested in because you're a girl. But if you like math, then you like math, and I would like suggest like stand up for yourself and like and saying this is like what I want to do in my hobby, and also don't think that you cannot attend like high level competitions, and like believe in yourself because like other people might not support you as
Haters gonna hate.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Like, don't let anyone else discourage you, and you can always set your own goals. And I guess most importantly, just enjoy doing the math.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, those are all great messages.
Okay. Yeah, thank
Thank
you
you for
so
not
much.
discussing geometry.
Wait, hold on.
Wait, most importantly,
No, someone mute her. Someone mute her.
Okay. But yeah. I guess if that's
Yeah. Guess
if
that wraps up
that's-
our interview.
I guess. So yeah, thanks so much to the EGMO team for being here and for being our first guests.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, you're our first guest stars.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hopefully
Thank
not
you.
last.
Yeah. So yeah, thanks so much. We hope you enjoyed this episode, and we hope you enjoyed celebrating the last the sort of the last bit of Women's History Month. So follow along with the EGMO team
And don't forget to do geometry.
and wish them good luck in the comments.
Yeah, good
And
luck, guys. You guys are going to do
Yeah.
so great.
Only you
can't-
say
I cannot
geometry
wait.
though.
and see Holden and Isabella and I back here in 2 weeks for our next episode. Thank you so much. Bye.
Let's go Team
Thank you so
USA.
much.
USA.
Woo!
Thank you so much. That was very fun.
Thank you.
Thank you guys so much for being on here.
Thank you.
Thank
You guys
you.
are awesome.
You too.